Notice what?
Two nitrogen.
N2, dinitrogen tetroxide. Okay, oxide, I got that. Tetroxide, how many? 4. Now here's the time I think they made it really tough to say. It would be much easier to say tetraoxide. But they didn't like the two vowels together, so they trashed the A and they go tetroxide. So, dinitrogen tetroxide, 2 nonmetals. Okay, one last category for binaries. Binary acids. Things like HF. And technically, to be an acid, remember in the first section, I should write AQ behind it because it's not acting as an acid until it's down in water solution. So we have HF, HCl, HBr, HI. Okay, now let's look at it to see if these things qualify for this section. H in front every time. We think acid. Now, let me mess with your minds. Strong or weak?
Weak.
Weak. Strong or weak? Strong. I'm not hearing very many voices
How do
here.
you know if it's strong or weak?
Because you memorize it. You pay your dues and you memorize it. Weak. Strong. How do you know? We had a short select list of the 7 strong acids. And we're going to assume everything else in the world that's not on that list is weak. So, weak, it wasn't on the list. Strong. 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 Good. You either had a flash of insight or you found it in the notes really bad. Okay, now, these are acids. They are binary acids because there's only 2 elements in them. Here are the rules. You're probably familiar with this one. In the laboratory, we've used it at least once or twice, at least twice. How did we name this stuff? Hydrochloric. Hydrochloric acid. Okay, here's the rule. For any binary acid, you say a hydro out front. If we have a ternary acid, you never say hydro. You have an ick out back, and you have a separate word acid every time. The only thing that changes, what is the nonmetal that goes with the hydrogen? You use that for the root of the word. So chlorine here, so it becomes chloric acid, hydrochloric acid. Now, this is the confusion, some confusion, but let me point this stuff out. For variable metals, we used us and ick, didn't we? Here is one other time that we're using ick, and it is with the binary acids. So they're reusing an ending. Over here it meant higher. Here it meant it's binary. So if you take this format and we come up to this one, then could you expand upon that idea? Pedro, tell me what this would be.
Hydrofluoric
Perfect.
acid.
Hydrofluoric. And you need that separate word out there. I already said perfect before he said acid because I knew he was going to finish it off. Okay, so hydrofluoric acid. And then down here, let's hit it. Meredith?
Hydrobromic
Yeah, hydrobromic acid. Okay, and then here, there's differing opinions. Some books will tell you one way, and some books will tell you the other. This is what I like. Hydroiodic acid. Now notice, yeah, we got a whole bunch of vowels slammed together, and usually they don't like that. I like it here, and half the books you run into will have it this way. Some books will leave off this one O and make it hydriodic acid. We used to have a teacher here, he's now retired. If he heard me say hydroiodic, he would come in, interrupt my class with 5 textbooks and go, no, you're wrong. And then I would find 5 textbooks and go, no, I'm right. So either way is fine, and I think our test bank uses this rendition. In fact, I'll try to avoid that one altogether. Okay, now, that is all the binaries that you're responsible for. And yeah, there is quite a bit of memorization, but the good news is, for those of you that don't like math, with this stuff, pay your dues, you got your points. So let's move on to the ternaries. For the ternaries, there's going to be just 2 types to look at, whereas with these binaries, we had, what, 5 or 6 types there. Here, all we're going to have is ternary acids and ternary salts. And that's going to be it. Andrew, you had a question a second ago.
I was wondering, is